So, hi, Fantafair, aka Ferrets here, and I'm just pretty much playing around with this. I've actually been trying to mod the game for a couple of weeks now. I tried making a custom song from like replacing Bo Beep Bo, and it did not turn out good. So my next plan of action, because I failed to make a custom song, so it's awful, and I don't know how to reverse what I did, so it's like kind of stuck there. Um, I was thinking with that one, just calling it like terrible and just playing with the whole. What I'm trying to do is like basically mod the game. I'm just playing around with boyfriend's sprite sheets, his car sprite sheet, and his usual sprite sheet. So that is, oops, need to color that white. The thing with boyfriend here in this mod I'm creating is, instead of boyfriend pining away for girlfriend and having a rap battle to prove that he is worthy of dating Daddy Dearest's and Mommy Miras's daughter, is actually completely different. It's basically girlfriend's the one pining away for boyfriend, and boyfriend has no interest in her. She's just tagging along, and really, boyfriend, the reason why I'm doing boyfriend like this is because, boyfriend in this mod I'm creating is a bi-romantic asexual, which basically means he likes, boys and girls, romantically, but he does not see them in the, intimacy, part. Let's just call that intimacy, basically that's the whole thing with him. He does not see anyone, that close. He does, he likes boys and girls romantically. That's what I'm trying to say. And in this universe, he's actually in complete denial about his relationship with Pico. Him and Pico are dating in this mod, and were dating, and with him, he actually is in such denial that even 6 months, let's say 6 months later, after the initial breakup, he believes Pico and him are still dating. He's such in denial with this. Maybe he's such in denial that he doesn't believe that he doesn't believe that, him and Pico have, officially broken up. He just thinks, things would, go back to normal. So he has such denial about the breakup. Speaking about Pico and the breakup, girlfriend knows about the breakup because Pico and her are best friends, or were best friends. Basically, Pico used to be friends with girlfriend, but Daddy Dearest, what's the word? Daddy Dearest believed that she was dating Pico when Pico is gay in this mod. So Daddy Dearest, instead of the Pico school in this mod being canon, in terms of it happening, it never actually happened. It was just Daddy Dearest tricking Pico's mind into thinking that actually happened, and and basically hallucination got to, the hallucination that Daddy Dearest with his demon powers, he basically made Pico believe that the Pico school in this mod actually did happen. It never did. It's just that he uses powers to like scare Pico away from dating his daughter, but it turned out to just make which Pico never saw a girlfriend that way. He just saw her as a friend. After that, he started carrying his he started carrying what he normally carries, out of fear that Daddy Dearest would punish him for being friends with girlfriend, but girlfriend does not want to say goodbye to that friendship with Pico and her, so they meet in secret. to continue their friendship. And what's the word? In this mod, girlfriend does know that Pico's gay. She was actually one to kind of help him realize that he likes people that men that way, boys that way. She was a big help with him, so they became pretty close friends in that regard. With the whole thing with boyfriend, what was I going to say? With Pico, boyfriend and Pico used to date. Boyfriend's in such denial about the situation that he doesn't believe that they aren't dating. To him, they are still dating, even though they are no longer dating. They are no longer dating at this point. It's just that he's such in denial that he doesn't want to believe that they are no longer dating. Yeah, that's a good color. He's no longer dating Pico, so now he's in such denial that he doesn't believe that they aren't dating. To him, they are still dating, even though that is not happening. Pico tried to explain that, hey, they are no longer a couple, but he just didn't seem to understand and instead decided to, He decided to pretty much, try and see if he can get back with Pico, thinking, maybe this is just a fight they had and it's, gonna blow, things are gonna go back to normal. In reality, they just broke up because Pico could not take boyfriend's clinginess because he's excessively clingy. So basically, girlfriend's pining away for boyfriend, and boyfriend has no interest in her. He still believes that that Pico and him are still dating, and even when he learns they are no longer dating, he doesn't have an interest in her because he's understandably heartbroken and doesn't want to date anyone. But she's pining away from him, and he just doesn't, want a relationship at that point. He just really doesn't. And it's just a whole big cycle of just the two of them. Not exactly. I'm trying to do a mod that's a bit different in terms of like making boyfriend a kind of esque villain, and just kind of making these two kind of like not exactly good characters. Boyfriend's pining away for Pico, is in such a now that he and Pico are no longer dating. And girlfriend likes boyfriend, but he does not want her. And the whole thing with the rap battles in this, Daddy Dearest, about Daddy Dearest is he's in complete denial that his daughter is hanging out with Garcello, because in this mod, Garcello is alive. Girlfriend and Garcello have been really hanging out together for a while and just going out to parties, that kind of thing. And Daddy Dearest doesn't realize his daughter is going out, going out and all that. But he in fact, Pico isn't even fully aware of the whole Garcello and her situation at all. What am I trying to get? I'm just trying to like pretty much say that girlfriend's hanging out with Garcello much closer than she and Pico were, because Pico does not exactly approve of Garcello, not entirely. Because in this mod, Garcello and Pico, not Garcello used to be casual friends with Pico, but once Garcello really started Once Garcello really started smoking and all that, he kind of lost interest in the friendship because he didn't want to hang around with someone who smoked. So he stopped the friendship like not long after Garcello started smoking and all that. In this mod, with the spooky kids. With the spooky kids, this is definitely basically they're cousins. The girlfriend, they are either cousins or family, or brothers girlfriend. I think cousins will make the most sense. It's just pretty much just they want, girlfriend wants boyfriend, boyfriend has no interest, boyfriend's in denial that Pico and her are, him are no longer a couple. And once he realizes this, he goes into a pretty bad depression because of it. For the denial part of that being, uh, just really I'm trying to like do a pretty interesting mod. By interesting I mean a pretty basic mod. I tried modding the first song. I'll show you what that sounds like. It sounds awful. Personally, it sounds absolutely awful. And I started to play around with it by like adding some like kind of like a storyline about how boyfriend is having no interest for girlfriend, and girlfriend's like, if my dad if you lose my father, you're dating me, that kind of thing. That's pretty much why boyfriend can't lose, because if he does, Daddy Dearest is going to use his powers, his demon powers on boyfriend, and basically forcing him in a relationship with a girlfriend, basically mind controlling him into believing that girlfriend um, is someone he needs to be around, that kind of thing. When in reality, he's perfectly happy. Once he gets out of this, besides being in complete denial about Pico and him, besides all this and that, he's perfectly happy, being on his own, trying to find, giving him some time to like process the whole, he and Pico no longer dating. So the last part of it is gonna be, him like, okay, why are you following me? I just, broken up with my boyfriend. All that's kind of the whole story of it. But in reality, they actually did break up. But you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Boyfriend actually, they did break up. It's 6 months before, but the denial portion of the whole breakup kind of like died off. Week 3. And also in this mod, instead of being 19 years old, boyfriend is actually a week away from turning 16 years old, so he is 15 years old. For like a birthday present on his 16th, girlfriend gives him hating simulator with that, and basically it kind of like sucks him into the hating simulator, thinking that to her, she was thinking maybe if I can get him to be this heroic person and be like, seeing another guy interested in me, he'll be jealous enough to be like, hey, no, I don't want, like, hey, no, I'm actually the one dating her, trying to like manipulate him through that to be like, hey, there's another guy showing interest in her. I need to be like, wait, but in reality, he doesn't have any feelings, but it's just more like chaotic in the sense that he what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? He pretty much is like, okay, you have interest in her, okay, go ahead, and he's about to walk, he's about to like be like, okay, yeah, we're done here, and then the girlfriend is like, well, you actually have to be him to actually get out of hating simulator, so you kind of are forced to like rap battle him regardless if you want, because girlfriend manipulated that the hating simulator where he had to rap battle his way out, be able to escape, but she did not realize Spirit was there, and basically Spirit is not happy, obviously. He actually realizes that girlfriend is using boyfriend or trying to like get him to be a couple with her, but it ends up not But Spirit does know that boyfriend, that she's trying to get boyfriend in her clutches, because she does love him. I mean, she does love him, but he does not love her back. So that's the whole thing with it. I feel like I'm a broken record, actually, just repeating the same thing over and over. Am I? I'm sorry about that. The monster. In this mod, boyfriend. Not boyfriend. Actually, yeah, boyfriend. Daddy Dearest. Actually, yeah, Daddy Dearest. I'm talking about this like on the fly. I'm like creating this like all in my head as I go along. With it, it's definitely more in the sense that what's the word? Daddy Dearest created a monster to scare boyfriend into dating his daughter. Because of the whole, lyrics with Winter Horrorland and Monster, with that, it's, pretty creepy and all that. So understandably, he's trying to scare a boyfriend into being like, wait, I need to do something heroic to, save us. But in reality, Monster is untamable. He actually wants to he does want to eat boyfriend. So yeah, so when girlfriend walks away for some odd reason, or like gets out of the room for some reason, Monster is like, hey, I'm very hungry. Hey, I'm very hungry, and you look like something I can enjoy eating. That kind of drill with him. So the girlfriend and Daddy Dearest do not expect that, but boyfriend obviously gets away from him, but barely. But he ends up absolutely terrified of not really absolutely terrified monster, but also he really really does not like girlfriend, like really does not like girlfriend. If girlfriend still wanting to date him even though he has no interest. And Daddy Dearest in this mod is like, obviously very protective of his daughter, but he also does want his daughter to have a boyfriend. He's unaware about the whole Garcello and her thing, and girlfriend was never dating Garcello. It was just that she would hang out with him and go to parties and all that because she found him more fun than Pico, but Pico was just hanging out with her to like know, am I okay and all this. That whole hallucination thing with it. Okay, this is the version I've been modding. So you have that. Obviously a big difference. Why don't we quickly do MILF, and then let's do MILF and Dad Battle to show you guys what I've done with that, with it quickly.
3, 2, 1, go!
So the left is yellow. It doesn't look like yellow, very yellow at all. Not very. I would have done, what's the word, purple for the left, and like, there's a lot of purple on these characters of these. Yellow would do. boyfriend's scary animation hasn't had, is the same as his idol animation. Okay, let's quickly do that battle, then we will show you guys what I did with this. Actually, I'm gonna show you guys now. It's awful.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, I don't know how to get rid of this. This sounds so awful. I was just playing with it with a controller, but after this disaster, I just gave up with the custom song. I gave up pretty quickly. I gave up that pretty quickly. I might try and actually chart it, but I most likely won't.
3, 2, 1, go!
I mean, I'll see if there's a way to avoid that. I'll probably see if most likely there is a way to do just only 2 songs.